Hi there, this is Wendy New with Crossroads Coaching and Consulting. Thanks so much for clicking on the link and taking a few minutes with me to talk a little bit about you. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's start with a story. And it's really something that I haven't shared before, but I think it's important for you to know. November is a special month for me in a couple of different ways. You see, it's the month of my dad's birthday, and it's the month that my dad passed away. So, when you go through something like that, where you walk with someone on their journey of sickness and pain, and then they pass away, it's life-changing, no doubt. Really, it made me reassess a lot of things. And this happened many years ago. So, my business, Crossroads Coaching and Consulting, is 13 years old. And the journey that I took with my dad is 15 plus years ago. But regardless, I think it's important for you to know that I want to celebrate him, and here's why. You see, when my dad was working for the many, many years that he worked, he was someone who's incredibly smart, very talented, and he was also someone who I think latched onto some really core concepts that, in his day weren't common language. And I mean that he is someone who, while incredibly talented at the financial aspects and the forecasting and doing the things with the numbers, I didn't get that gene, by the way. That's a different story. He also cared a great deal about people in his organization, on his team, the people that he worked with day in and day out. And it's a fabulous combination. In fact, when I am working with clients and customers now who are in that realm of finance and accounting and who are incredibly people-oriented, I think it's such a gift. Why is this important to me? Well, there was a time when I was chatting with my cousin who had a conversation with my dad, again, many years ago, when she was asking him about, which field to go in, what to do, so on and so forth. And he said something to her that she relayed to me that literally just, it opened my eyes and gave me the chills at the time, because this was after he passed away when I found this out. And it was this. He said to her, "It's about the people." Now, that doesn't sound like it's super profound, but again, in his era of working, that was not a common theme. That wasn't common language as it is, perhaps like it is now. He had this love of people, and it speaks to why I do what I do, because I 100% know that it being the work and the organizations and the businesses and the things is about people. People make organizations succeed. Period. End of story. And people bring a level of intricacy and complexity to the work. They have so many different ideas and beliefs and expectations that when we are constantly interacting with people day in and day out, sometimes it's a little exhausting, right? Because there's a lot of things that go with working in a business, on a team, leading a division, whatever the case may be. And it's why I do what I do, because I want to help you see through some of those complexities and get a couple of paradigms and models and just understanding in place to help you be the best you, so that when we're out there dealing with and interacting with people on a day-to-day basis, we can do so in our greatest strength. So why is this important? Well, one, I wanted to celebrate the month of November because of my dad, who was an incredibly special person to me, who taught me a lot. And way before it was common or way before it was popular, he knew that it was about the people. At Crossroads Coaching and Consulting, in what I do, I also know it's about the people. I know it's about you. And the things that we do in our work day in and day out, our contribution, our perspective, our beliefs speak to our own uniqueness. And it's that uniqueness and that ability that we each have that is so fascinating to me. And it's really what I tap into when working with my clients. So, takeaway from today's video and today and this month's newsletter is really celebrating you. And one of my favorite sayings is, you do you. And if that is like confusing or you're like, what does she even mean by that? I mean that your greatest contributions on this planet at this time matter. And that's what I want to help you do. So while I don't sell a product, I don't sell pens, I don't sell books, I don't sell things, I do sell this ability and this passion to be the best that you can be in whatever position that might be. So remember, celebrate you. You are unique. Work is about people, and work is about how you contribute day in and day out. And if you want to do that in a way that feels more aligned with who you are and what you want to contribute in this world, then I would love to chat with you. Have an amazing day, everyone. Chat soon.